Hey guys, it's Sabrina. Um, I'm going to do like a Harry Potter type thing. Um, as you can tell, before the video starts, I usually have like a little title type thing. And with my title today is a picture of Hogwarts in flames from the last Harry Potter movie that came out on Friday. And I'm also wearing red and yellow, even though it's like a Michael Jackson, sweatshirt. It's the color of Gryffindor, so I'm kind of especially doing this, however you want to say that, because I don't have any like actual Harry Potter clothes, even though I plan on getting some. So don't take a little slap on the wrist thing for me because I don't have any Harry Potter stuff, but I will get some. Go to Hot Topic and get them tomorrow. Okay, for those of you that have not seen the movie, the last movie that came out on Friday, I suggest you don't watch this because I will probably be talking about some stuff from the movie, and somebody will get pissed off because they haven't seen the movie or whatever, and then I'll get like messages or some shit like that stupid, and just because somebody didn't want to click out of the video because I have spoilers in it or whatever. Just warning you. Just warning. Okay? Okay. Anyways, okay. So I loved the movie. Like I absolutely loved it. I could not get enough of it. Okay. I saw the midnight premiere, and literally the lines were like around the corner because I went to Monterey after I got off work, and it was freaking packed. And like, for most, not all, but most midnight premieres, except for like Transformers or something like that, most people dress up for like Harry Potter, especially people dress up. And then for like Twilight, some people dress up or whatever. But there were people like literally decked out in like Harry Potter stuff. Like people were like Harry Potter, people were Hermione, people were Ron. There were so many like people that were dressed up. It's amazing. Like, I'm so okay. Sorry. um, I remember when I was like back in like first grade or whatever, and Harry Potter was like one of the first books that I actually read on my own without like any help or without like having somebody else to read it for me. I mean, yeah, there was words I obviously didn't understand, but I I got all of it pretty much, and I love Harry Potter. I love that I'm like part of the Harry Potter generation because even though people my age are also part of the Harry Potter generation, they don't read, but they go and see the movies. Like the movies are not exactly like the freaking book. I mean, like thankfully, okay, with the Harry Potter like series and everything, the movies are like so close to the book. It's really good. I think except for maybe like one movie, the books the books are pretty similar to the movie and everything. So that's good. Because there's some movies that are like completely different than the book. Like Lovely Bones, the movie was completely different than the book. I have the book. Um, and then like the Twilight series, the book I read the books and stuff after, but the movies they're not exactly like them. Anyways, this is not about those. Um, sorry, but okay. So the whole thing was amazing. Like it was so good. Oh my god. Okay, the first part of the Deathly Hollows was really good. It was really good. Like it was amazing. And then the second part, oh my, I cried for like half the movie because one I was like I was so sad that it's gonna be like the last movie like ever, and then two because it was amazing. Like the way they did it was so well. Like they did it so good. And then the Hermione and Ron kiss. Ron Hermione. Woo. And then for those of you that have seen the first part, Harry and Ron, Harry and Ron, Harry and Hermione kiss in that one. That was pretty hot. That was pretty hot. um, hmm. I don't know. It was weird because okay, first of all, I didn't read the entire Deathly Hallows book, which kind of is stupid because I should have read it because I read all the other books. But I mean, I wasn't expecting for the end part where it was like 19 years later and like all their kids or whatever. I mean, I haven't read the last book, so I don't know if that's in there or not. But I'm gonna have to reread it, like the whole thing. But oh, okay. Um, so one thing that I didn't like was the fact that in the first part of the Deathly Hallows, Hagrid wasn't in there very much, and then Hagrid was only in the second part for like a scene or two. Hagrid is like one of my favorite characters in the book and in the movies, and the fact that he wasn't in there was it was horrible. I don't know, whatever. I personally like the fact that they made Voldemort so I don't know how to explain it. Like the way they did all the makeup and everything for I forgot the guy's name that plays Voldemort, but like the way they did his makeup and the way they did the costume is so amazing. Okay, and when Neville kills the snake like by chopping off the head or whatever with the sword with the Gryffindor sword, and like Voldemort starts to decapitate whoever you or he starts to like die or something like that, or he starts to like go away, and he literally like goes away into like thin air, and I'm just like, that is a really good special effect because that's obviously a lot of hard work to do that. Oh, and then I think the funny part about the movie was when when Hermione was Bellatrix and they were in Godric's Hollow, I think they were there because they were gonna go to Bellatrix vault and try to find one of the Horcruxes or whatever. And then Hermione, because she's supposed to be Bellatrix, and then somebody they're like it's an alleyway, all three of them, with like one of the goblins, and then somebody sees her but thinks she's Bellatrix, and she's like, "Good morning," in her little Hermione accent or Hermione voice, or whatever. And then it's just funny because like Harry and Ron are like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you're not supposed to be Hermione, you're supposed to be Bellatrix. Like, what? It's just funny. Okay. Now for those of you that have never read the books and only watched the movies, I'm not gonna sit there and say you're stupid, but yeah. So that's cleared up, right? Yeah. Moving on. Um, okay. So there's this thing that's coming out in October, and it's like a digital like book reading type thing. Okay. It's called Pottermore, and I don't know if any of you have heard of it, but it comes out in October. And J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, she kind of came up with it to further the books a little bit. I mean, it's all the same books, it's all the same like stuff, but there's like a little extra stuff, and then what is part of it is like you can make it your own, I guess, type thing. But you read the books, and there's like different animations or stuff like that, I guess. I'm not exactly sure how it goes, but for those of you Harry Potter fans that are gonna miss it so much after, since it's all over now, you should go and sign up for Pottermore because it's probably gonna be amazing because J.K. Rowling came up with it, so obviously it's gonna be amazing. And I just signed up for it, so I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty stoked. And since it comes out, you can sign up now, but you're supposed to get an email or whatever. You sign up with your email address, and then it says that you'll get an email when it actually like comes out and everything in October. So it's probably gonna be somewhere on there where you get the email if you haven't already signed up. I suggest you do that now, or go and check out the video. Yeah, you should go check it out. I love Harry Potter. Obviously, I'm dedicating a whole video to Harry Potter. I don't know. It's just the fact that it's suspense and it's action and it's romance and it's adventure and fantasy and sci-fi and all that stuff. It's the perfect series for people that love like sci-fi and fantasy and magic and all that stuff. Like if you guys have read the Aragon trilogy by Christopher Paolini, I suggest you go out and get all 8 of the Harry Potter books and read them because they're pretty amazing. Like I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to read them. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so you guys, thank you for watching my Harry Potter special. Sorry if it wasn't like what you expected, but I really don't give a fuck. So I will see you all next week, and I might even put a little preview of what's gonna come. I will see all you next week. Bye!